Have you ever suddenly felt a wave of heat rush over you, seemingly out of nowhere, making you want to throw open a window no matter the weather? Or perhaps you found yourself tossing and turning at night, waking up feeling drained even after being in bed for hours. Maybe you've noticed your mood swinging more than usual, or your body just feels different. Millions of women our age are experiencing these exact things every day, but many don't realize they're all connected to a natural, inevitable transition in life. Today, we're going to talk about this transition. It's called menopause. It's a simple, natural biological process, not a disease. But understanding what it is, what the stages are, and what signs to look for can make a world of difference in how you experience it. Ignoring or misunderstanding menopause isn't just about feeling a little uncomfortable sometimes. These changes can slowly start to chip away at your quality of life, affecting your sleep, your energy, your confidence, and how you feel in your own skin. You might think these things are just normal aging, but the truth is, many of the challenges associated with this time can be better understood and managed once you know what's happening. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the journey of menopause. I'll point out three key stages and many common signs you need to be aware of. Knowing these simple facts will empower you to navigate this phase with more ease, comfort, and confidence. Before we dive deep, if you're ready to understand menopause better and take charge of your well-being, please hit the like button right now. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on more helpful health tips for this stage of life. Comment Mano below if you're following along with me. All right, let's start by breaking down what menopause actually is. First, let's get clear on the definition. What exactly is menopause? Simply put, menopause is the point in time when a woman's menstrual periods stop permanently. It happens because your ovaries reduce their production of hormones, primarily estrogen and progesterone. It's officially diagnosed when you have gone 12 consecutive months without a period. It's a natural biological milestone, not something going wrong. I remember talking to my friend, Susan, a few years ago. She was in her late 40s and her periods were becoming very irregular, sometimes heavy, sometimes light, sometimes missing for months, then coming back. She was worried, thinking something was seriously wrong, when her doctor explained that this was likely the start of the menopausal transition and that actual menopause is the point after a year without periods. It was a huge relief for her. Just understanding the definition helped ease her anxiety. Knowing the simple definition 12 months period free gives you a clear marker and helps you understand that the lead-up phase, which can be bumpy, is distinct from the official point of menopause. If you're in your late 40s or early 50s and your periods are becoming unpredictable, start tracking them. Note the dates, flow, and any associated symptoms. This information is valuable for your doctor. But before you reach that 12-month mark, there's a phase that can last for several years, and it's important to understand it. The phase leading up to menopause is called perimenopause. This is often when women first start noticing changes. Perimenopause means around menopause. It's the time when your ovaries gradually begin to produce less estrogen. Hormone levels can fluctuate wildly during this time, which causes many of the early, noticeable symptoms. This phase can last anywhere from a few months to up to 10 years, often starting in a woman's 40s. My neighbor Mary shared her experience with me. She's 52 now, and she told me her perimenopause started in her mid-40s. Her periods didn't just get irregular. She started getting hot flashes and night sweats that would wake her up. She also noticed she was more irritable than usual. Her doctor confirmed it was perimenopause, explaining that these unpredictable hormone swings were the cause. It helped Mary realize she wasn't losing her mind. It was just her body transitioning. Perimenopause is where the most noticeable symptom changes often begin. Understanding that this fluctuating phase is normal can help you cope with the unpredictability. If you're experiencing new symptoms like irregular periods, hot flashes, or mood changes in your 40s, consider talking to your doctor. They can help determine if you're in perimenopause and discuss management options. After perimenopause comes the official point we just defined, menopause. As we discussed, menopause is that single point in time after 12 months without a period. Reaching this milestone signifies that your ovaries have largely stopped releasing eggs and producing significant amounts of estrogen. While some symptoms from perimenopause might linger or even intensify, the hormonal fluctuations tend to become less erratic after this point. The average age for menopause is 51, but it can happen earlier or later. My friend Carol hit her 12-month mark last year just after her 53rd birthday. She said it felt like both an ending and a beginning. She still had occasional hot flashes, but the constant anxiety she felt during perimenopause seemed to lessen once she knew she had officially reached menopause. She felt a sense of moving into a new phase, a bit more stable hormonally, even if symptoms hadn't vanished completely. Reaching menopause is a clear marker. For some women, it brings a sense of relief that the unpredictable perimenopause phase is over. For others, symptoms might continue. If you believe you've reached the 12-month mark, confirm this with your doctor. They can help assess your overall health and discuss any ongoing symptoms or potential long-term health considerations related to lower estrogen levels. Are you in perimenopause or think you've reached menopause? Share your experience or questions in the comments below. The rest of your life after reaching menopause is considered the postmenopausal phase. Once you are postmenopausal, your estrogen and progesterone levels remain low and relatively stable. Many of the acute symptoms like hot flashes and mood swings tend to decrease or disappear over time for many women, though some symptoms can persist or new ones may emerge due to lower hormone levels. My Aunt Linda is now 75 and has been postmenopausal for over 20 years. She told me that the severe hot flashes she had in her 50s eventually faded away. However, she did start to notice more vaginal dryness and found she needed to pay more attention to her bone health. Her doctor explained these were common effects of long-term lower estrogen. Linda said learning about this phase helped her understand why new issues popped up, even after her initial symptoms stopped. This is the longest phase of your life. While acute symptoms may subside, it's a time to be mindful of long-term health effects related to lower estrogen, such as bone density and heart health. Postmenopause is a crucial time for preventative health. Regular checkups, bone density scans, and focusing on a healthy diet and exercise are more important than ever. Discuss long-term health risks and strategies with your doctor. So those are the stages. But what about those specific signs and symptoms we talked about earlier? Let's look at some of the most common ones. One of the most well-known signs is hot flashes, often accompanied by night sweats. These are sudden feelings of intense heat, usually in the face, neck, and chest, which can spread throughout the body. Scientists believe they are related to changing estrogen levels, affecting the part of the brain that regulates body temperature. Night sweats are simply hot flashes that happen while you're sleeping. My friend Patricia had some of the most intense hot flashes I've ever heard of. She told me about one time she was in line at the grocery store and suddenly felt this overwhelming heat, started sweating profusely, and felt her face turn bright red. She had to leave her cart and go outside to cool down. It was embarrassing for her, but realizing it was a classic menopause symptom helped her feel less alone and start looking for ways to manage them. Hot flashes and night sweats can be uncomfortable, disruptive to sleep, and sometimes embarrassing. Simple strategies can help. Dress in layers, keep your bedroom cool, use cooling towels or fans. Avoid known triggers like spicy foods, caffeine, or alcohol. Beyond hot flashes, many women experience sleep problems and shifts in mood during the menopausal transition. Difficulty falling asleep, staying asleep, or waking up too early are common. This can be due to night sweats, but also changes in sleep patterns related to hormones. Mood changes like irritability, anxiety, and even depression can also occur, influenced by fluctuating hormone levels and the stress of dealing with other symptoms. Barbara, a woman in my book club, talked openly about how much menopause affected her sleep and mood. She used to sleep soundly, but during perimenopause, she'd wake up multiple times a night, either from sweats or just restlessness. This lack of sleep made her incredibly short-tempered and anxious during the day, which was unlike her. She felt like she was on an emotional roller coaster. Getting help to address both her sleep hygiene and mood made a big difference for her. Poor sleep affects everything: energy, concentration, mood, and overall health. Mood changes can strain relationships and enjoyment of life. For sleep, practice good sleep hygiene, consistent schedule, darks, quiet room, avoid screens before bed. For mood, consider stress reduction techniques, exercise, support groups, and don't hesitate to talk to your doctor if you feel persistent anxiety or sadness. Managing menopause symptoms often involves a combination of lifestyle changes, self-care, and potentially medical options. Simple steps like regular exercise, especially weight bearing for bone health, maintaining a healthy diet rich in calcium and vitamin D, staying hydrated, and finding ways to manage stress can significantly help. A common mistake is suffering in silence or assuming these symptoms are something you just have to tough out. Another mistake is self-diagnosing based solely on online information without consulting a doctor. Don't ignore persistent or severe symptoms. Also, avoid fad diets or unproven supplements without professional guidance. There are various approaches to managing symptoms, including hormone therapy, HT, non-hormonal prescription medications, and complementary therapies. What works for one woman might not work for another. Your experience is unique. This is crucial. Always talk to your doctor about your symptoms and any health concerns you have during the menopausal transition and beyond. They can provide accurate diagnosis, discuss treatment options, and help you manage long-term health risks. Don't rely solely on online information or advice from friends, no matter how well-meaning. Your doctor knows your medical history. As you've seen, understanding the stages of menopause and recognizing the signs isn't just academic knowledge. It's powerful information that can help you feel more prepared, less anxious, and more in control of your body and your life during this significant change. By knowing what to expect and how to address the challenges, you can maintain your energy, your comfort, and your independence. While the changes are complex, many of the steps you can take: tracking symptoms, simple lifestyle adjustments, talking to your doctor are straightforward and entirely within your reach. I know it can feel overwhelming, or maybe you just hope these things will pass on their own. It's easy to dismiss mild symptoms or feel hesitant to talk about them. But ignoring these signals can lead to unnecessary discomfort day to day, disrupt your relationships due to lack of sleep or mood swings, and even put your long-term health at risk without proper monitoring. It's about preventing avoidable struggles and keeping your hard-won independence and vitality. But here's the good news. You have the power to choose how you navigate this phase. You are not just a passive observer of these changes. By seeking information, being proactive about your health, and communicating with your doctor, you can manage symptoms and embrace this new chapter. Age is truly just a number when you feel well and empowered. You have the right to feel comfortable and vibrant at every age. Menopause is a natural, normal transition, a marker in a woman's life journey. It's not an end, but a shift to a new phase. By understanding the stages: perimenopause, menopause, and postmenopause, and recognizing the signs your body is giving you, you can approach this time with knowledge and confidence. It's about honoring your body and giving it the care it needs to thrive in the years ahead, allowing you to continue enjoying your life, your family, and your independence to the fullest. After watching this video, what was the most surprising thing you learned about menopause? Or what is one small step you feel empowered to take today regarding your health? Please share your thoughts or questions in the comments section below. Let's support each other. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a like to show your support. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel for more health and wellness tips tailored for you. And importantly, if you know another woman who might be going through perimenopause or menopause, or who simply needs to understand it better, please share this video with her. Sharing this knowledge could make a real difference in her life. Thank you for watching and for prioritizing your health. Remember, you are strong, resilient, and capable of navigating this transition beautifully. Wishing you continued health, happiness, and comfort. See you in the next video.